The University of Hawaiʻi system is made up of 7 community colleges and 3 four-year universities. Several years ago, we noticed that there were many more students who were dealing with food insecurity. And as we learned more about what our students were dealing with, that's how we came to have the UH System Committee on Basic Needs.
And here's your shopping cart, and you can start that way. Thank you. Hold on 1 second.
59% of students said that they experienced any kind of basic need insecurity over the last year, whether it be food insecurity, houselessness, all these different kinds of insecurities. It is important as a university for us to address these. Yes, this is paradise, but paradise is very expensive.
Cost of living in Hawaii is astronomical, especially for undergrads, and the cost of renting is through the roof. I think the thought of having to take a final exam while you know you don't have money to pay rent and you don't have food in your stomach and you know you're not going to have enough money to pay for gas, I think that takes a huge impact on our student population and it affects them in a negative way.
Oftentimes students work with me when they're in their kind of lowest moments. We've been able to support students in obtaining groceries when their electricity bills were way too high. We've even supported students who needed childcare. And we really help in getting them the support that they need, which is why we've been really excited to work with Findhelp to support our students throughout our 10 campuses. A big initiative that we lifted off the ground this past academic year was our Virtual Basic Needs Café. And the intention behind that was to serve our students who are working 8 to 5, who work 2, sometimes 3 jobs.
I am a graduate assistant working in the UH Virtual Basic Needs Café. A lot of the needs that we see coming into the cafe are especially for housing and food as well as transportation, and I've appreciated Findhelp because it puts our students in direct connection with resources within their local community, within their local zip code. We use it with every single student encounter that we have. Hi there, my name's Katie. I'm a graduate assistant in the UH Virtual Basic Needs Cafe. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
One of the things that's very unique here in Hawaii is that we're very much a close-knit ohana, we're family. There's that culture and stigma around asking for help. And so what I really love is that we're able to work alongside Findhelp to connect specifically our UH students, and they're able to navigate and learn those resources in a protective way.
It's important for us to know that when students choose to click on the button to access Findhelp, that they know that they are still supported. There is no stigma that's attached to it. And whatever we can do to reduce that stigma and say we all need help at some points in our lives, and this might just be one of those times where you need help. Although our goal is to help them complete their academic journey, we never want that to be at the cost of anything that makes them whole. This is not about what students have and what they don't have. This is about humanity.